I am almost caught up with all the trailers that I have been interested in seeing. And one of the trickier parts is when I haven't, when I have this list of all the ones I'm trying to get to, unfortunately, everything keeps coming out. And you'll probably see in some other videos, I'll make those corrections for if I've done them beforehand and they've already been released. I really want to try to get a handle on doing them before the new stuff is actually released, because I feel like there's two occasions where you watch trailers. You watch them in anticipation of something that's new, and then you watch them well after the fact if something's already been released, so you can kind of get a feel about whether or not you want to watch it. Some people put those two things together. I tend to keep them separate because sometimes if I've never even heard of a movie, I want to check out a trailer first, regardless of how many years the film or television show has been out for. Now, these specifically are just current trailers. This is this year's trailers for movies coming out this year that I am interested in doing, specifically for videos like this, because I feel like these are the more interesting things. Because I don't think anybody's going to want to see trailers for stuff that has already been released. And unfortunately, I have gotten caught up so much in this trailer debacle that I'm hopefully going to get through in the next week or so. And this one I almost missed, and I'm really glad I caught it. This is the new film from the guys who did the film from, I want to say it was last summer, if not earlier last year. I don't believe it was 2023, but I could be wrong. The horror film Talk to Me. This is just some YouTube guys out of nowhere. I forget what their names are, and I always have trouble pronouncing their names, but they came out of nowhere, did this film, and the film is just, it's so unique and it's so different. And something about that was intriguing. And then, of course, they're backed by A24. And now this new film is also A24. And anybody who's big in unique filming, I won't say just horror filming, because I don't think they're just strictly a horror film production company or distribution company. They are kind of in the realm of doing the more out there stories, the more interesting stories. It's not typical for them to do anything that isn't somewhat bizarre or somewhat out there, or just something that if it doesn't feel like it might be palatable to a lot of people, A24 is usually backing it up. Like A24 is the same people that gave us Hereditary, The Green Knight. I think it's Under the Silver Lake. I might get that name wrong, but there's just this grouping of unique filmography that they have, and this is another one for them that I remember hearing that they were doing this, but I didn't even know a trailer was out. Nor did I know that it was going to come out in, I want to say, 2 days. So I'm trying to get this out tonight so I can kind of give that reaction before the movie comes out. And then, of course, I'm going to find a way to go and see the movie at some point, because if these guys do as good of a job on their second film as they did with Talk to Me, oof, this might be this might outshine that, or it might be a big contender for probably one of the best horror movies of this year, because I felt like Talk to Me was right up there, and I think a lot of people kind of agree with that. Well, let's get into it. Left, right, left, right.
We're gonna put you with a foster mum called Laura. You're gonna love her.
Oh, welcome to your new home. This is my daughter's room.
We'll see.
I want to show you something else. This way.
We stuffed her.
I know I'm a weirdo.
How did you cope with Kathy being gone?
I didn't.
I think there's something wrong with Laura.
Oh my God, what is it? We can bring her back.
What are you doing?
He's gonna bring her back. He's gonna bring her back. I'm supposed to report how safe and reliable you are. So stay safe, stay reliable, yeah?
Well, that was quick and to the point, I guess. Huh. Bring her back. So it looks like there's a foster character storyline Can I see some other stuff about this really quick? I remember hearing these guys were doing another film, and I just didn't see anything for it. Yeah, Danny and Michael Philippou. I believe that's how you pronounce it correctly. So let's see. Upcoming horror film. A brother and sister uncover a terrifying ritual at the secluded home of their new foster mother. Huh. Okay, so they're sticking with the supernatural angle of things. Doesn't really give a lot, so I'm guessing they're just going to wait until it releases to kind of allow everybody to really understand. However, it does sit on some pretty good ratings. What do we got? We got 90% on Rotten Tomatoes already. I think because it's either has, or going to premiere in Australia first. Because they're Australian-based filmmakers, and they also have an Australian-based YouTube channel. Metacritic has it at 72, generally favorable. This guy, I believe, is in their first film that they did, because he looks very familiar. I want to say he was, whoever's playing the brother, he was in the first one they did. No, I'm wrong. He looks very familiar, though. I don't think it was from Kraven the Hunter. He looks familiar. And what year was Talk to Me, actually? What year? Talk to Me was 2022? Jeez. I really didn't realize that. That movie's 3 years old already? Fuck, I'm old, bro. That's depressing. Well, anyway, it's short. It's definitely feels like it's more in teaser status, but it does say it's actually like an official trailer. I'm not sure what to expect from what I saw. So if you've been on the channel for a while, you've seen a couple of the reactions I do to horror-based trailers for movies that are coming out. And I have no problem expressing uncomfortability or the chills that it might give me or that it might scare me slightly. I'm not getting that from this. It just doesn't feel, and I'm not even like trying to be biased or unbiased. It's just, I went into this very open-minded, knowing that I knew the directors, I knew what to expect sort of out of them, and thinking about how Talk to Me was kind of marketed, I definitely had like high anticipations for that. I don't know. This trailer's not hitting me. It's not sitting there making me think that I have to rush to go see this at all. I don't know. If you're excited about it, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you even think about this trailer. I don't feel like the trailer, maybe it's just too short, and maybe short is good. Sometimes things that are short and sweet is better, so you don't give too much of the film away, but you also want people to be intrigued by the film when it comes to having a trailer for it. So I don't know. This isn't doing it for me. This isn't doing it for me. I'm still going to try to get a chance to see the movie, but I don't think I'm going to go out of my way for it now, simply because the trailer just, I don't know. It doesn't drag me into whatever the story is going to be, but that could just be me. It could be that the other trailers are better in a way, and it might be also just the ploy of that trailer. That might be what it's trying to do. It's trying to make it appear a certain way, so you have a certain feeling towards it, and then when you go into the film, you're actually shocked for what might happen. But it does still have enough going for it that I am going to watch it eventually. I just don't think I'm going to rush to go see it. You know what I mean? If you made it this far, you are awesome. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and let YouTube know I'm doing a good job. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and check out the other videos in the studio. All of this helps support me and the channel, so it is very appreciated. Whether you're new or returning, thanks for watching. Cheers.